We want to get you to some major news in the airline industry this morning. United has effectively grounded their entire fleet of 757s because of a possible computer problem. And understandably, this could lead to some very frustrated travelers this morning across the nation. CBS travel editor Peter Greenberg has the inside story here. And you don't have to just be traveling on United or even have been scheduled on a 757. If you are scheduled to fly today, do you need to be concerned?
You need to be concerned, but keep in mind that the maintenance guys have been working all night long, 60 to 9 minutes inspection time for each plane. So by about 3 o'clock this afternoon, they should be back on schedule.
Okay, so it sounds like a pretty quick turnaround, which leads to the question of how serious is this problem? Because if you're grounding that many planes...
Well, here's the deal. It's not unprecedented, but it's sort of unheard of that an airline would voluntarily ground an entire fleet of an aircraft type, 96 757s, that happened almost out of nowhere yesterday. And here's what happened. It's something called an airworthiness directive. It's issued by the FAA, and it's nothing unusual. There are a lot of them around. It basically says we've identified a problem, we've identified a fix for that problem, and we're going to give you so much time to fix it or you won't be in compliance. Sometime yesterday, somebody at United Airlines woke up and went, whoops, we haven't done this yet, and they were going to be in non-compliance.
So the deadline was looming.
Really looming. So they voluntarily grounded their own fleet. And what this is, in layman's terms, it's an air data computer. It measures atmospheric conditions, altitude. It's supposedly giving accurate speed information to the pilots. If that doesn't work, a pilot is flying a lot slower than he thinks he is, and there's a big problem.
That sounds crucial, too. When you are one of those people on board the plane, you want to know they have all the information they need to get you to your destination safely.
Right.
Is this a problem, then, because it's something from the FAA, that it was a compliance issue, that other airlines and other planes will be experiencing?
You can bet that every other airline that operates a 757 is looking at their systems today, because the airworthiness directive applies to any operator of a plane-let type. For example, there was an airworthiness directive issued last month by the FAA involving 680 older 757s because of possible fractures and ruptures in the skin of the plane, which could lead to rapid decompression and a total disintegration of the plane.
Great.
So, yeah, well, I'm just letting you know. And they've got to be in compliance to fix that, too, meaning got to inspect.
Okay, so this happens all the time, but they were sort of late to the game.
It was a big wake-up call.
Big wake-up call. We're glad to have you here to give us all the facts on it, though, Peter. Thanks.
You got it.